So I really can't stand the way that my tooth looks. You know, it's really, you know, repulsive sometimes when I look at some videos. Just so you know, I'm not missing a tooth. Not that anybody should think less of somebody if they are missing a tooth or teeth. But I have my teeth. They've always been slightly crooked there. And as I got older, I think it's called mesial shift or something, but your teeth can kind of move around on your gums. And so where it was kind of a little crooked from when I was young, it got worse. I was offered braces when I was young, but I was told I had very sensitive teeth, so that it would probably be especially painful. And so I turned it down, because who wants to have especially painful anything? And so I tried again at the beginning of this year. I actually had braces started to put on. You know, if you've ever had them, they, you know, have to put a few on at a time. And so I started to get them put on, and it was so painful. And I mean, these were, you know, the cutting edge braces that would have only had to been left on, like, you know, 3 to 6 months. But I still needed regular braces, because this is considered it's not like, you know, I got a gap in my teeth kind of thing and they just need to bring them closer together. This is, you know, pushing one back, pulling one forward, and it's considered a little bit more advanced. So you need my nose itches. You need regular metal braces. So those little clear Invisalign things, you know, I tried to get those, and they're like, no, those are for something you can just slip on. Because the rest of my teeth are okay. It's just right there. But anyway, it just, you know, bothers me a lot, and I just wish there was a way I could have fixed it. But I really try not to care, honestly, because, you know, there are some ways you're going to look, and I don't really care. I've been discriminated against for it. You know, they say there's racism and all this. I think classism is the worst problem in the country myself, and that it always will be. But and with that goes the idea that people look at you, they look at your shoes, they look at your clothing to assess you, to see whether you're somebody they want to associate with, or they're going to judge you by the way you look. And if you're missing a tooth, you know, you can actually have people treat you more poorly for that. And I worked with some people once that made fun of me behind the scenes for the way that my tooth looked. And it was because I overheard some, and also on my birthday they gave me a card with Lucy. You know, I love Lucy, and she. Okay, I got it. And so with like where she's got one of her teeth blacked out in the front, and they gave it to me. Said, "Oh yeah, she's funny and has red hair like you," and they're all. And I knew what they were doing. They were making fun of my tooth, was what they were doing. It was just mean. They just honestly didn't even really like me. And I have that effect on people because I'm happy all the time and joking, and, you know, people don't like that. Some people just want to crush you when you're the happy person in the room. So, or you're funny or witty or that kind of thing. And it gets old after a while, I gotta say. Anyway, I just wanted to explain my tooth. So, it's part of me.